boring, you see. So guess what now? May I make use of it. How things, this is Lady Be Unstoppable. I'm open and hear me. Bless up on yourself. Alright. So right about now, I gotta do some, I gotta look past some, whenever I see me good. I'm gonna do some, just some little talking and all of that. I'm gonna talk about some things going on in the island, our favorite, well, my favorite place. All right, so for those who don't know, DJ Khaled is in Jamaica. I saw a video with him today. Why this brother have to start alive with me? I'm the one hear what I'm saying about Jesus, peace. But anyway, we'll see that in a few minutes. Um, I'm gonna go up on Instagram right now because nobody not up here, me alone. Me and God. We go up on Instagram right now, so you have the brother you deal with. And I learn a specific topic, so it is what it is. With the Pamputa Hype Live. But anyway, I got let me screen record this. Why the sun turn up out here, so man? Oh, Jesus. I go for my computer instead because I use my iPad or something. So I go on. The heat turn up. Had what's up, girl? Or can you have me? Well, me no know. Missed that. If me there, me say when I go live and go through some stuff, but may I use my iPad, but me can't see nothing on this computer here. Why is so dark? This a computer here dark, bruh. Me can't even find my good eyeglasses. Oh, this computer dark so. Oh, and the settings. Me never know if you change it back. Anyway, so yes, so some things are going to want to cover. And some of the things I want to cover them on my phone. And I decide so I come out here so I use my phone. I use my phone do a live. So right about, because me I use my computer screen record one live, so me can use it for later. I don't know the thing sets up. I don't know where to go. That's the life of a content creator. Right about now I have not been on the on top of my game as much as I should. Um so me I look for see what going on in the world. We can't see nothing on this computer, yeah. Alright. So anyway, if you don't know yet, I'm gonna, well, this was 11 hours ago, so probably people already are aware of it. And this I can say is a breaking news. And a Jamaican get 5 years for scamming elderly woman. Of almost $1 million. All right. It's a Jamaican man has been sentenced to just over 5 years in federal prison for scamming an elderly woman. Made up on my porch, guys. This is some people in the background. Oh, jeez. If you know, forget them out, that's how it go. Me try block them with my head. Yeah, so the man is Rajay Dobson from Trelawney, who was ordered to pay 881,477 US dollars in restitution for his role in the lottery scam that targeted the Estes Park, Colorado woman. I can't use this and read because it looks so cool. I don't know my other classes there. The United States Attorney Office for the District of Columbia announced the 63-month sentence on Thursday. On Thursday. Which should be followed by 3 years of supervised release. And it also said that Dobson was extradited from Jamaica. So they bring him from Jamaica to the US. According to court documents, Dobson and another Jamaican, Leonard Luton, conspired to convince an elderly victim. And we don't know how this scamming go. Then call some people, tell them so they win money and them have to send certain amount if you can't get it. That's the typical way in which it works, you know. Because them try upon me one time and me have to tell them about how much client make them up. Yeah? Couple times when me get scamming call. So, anyway. Yeah, man. So, according to court documents, Dobson and another Jamaican, Leonard. Because he said Leonard. And so when you read, when you get taught the good English, you know, you try to break up everything in a syllable. Leonard Luton conspired to convince an elderly victim that she had won 2.8 million US dollars in lottery and a Mercedes Benz, but needed to pay thousands of dollars in fees to receive the winnings. In total, the victim was scammed 970,000 US dollars, you know. Hello, during the scam, Dobson instructed the victim to mail packages of cash and cashier's check, in addition to 6 iPhones, to the address of Luton's. Dobson reportedly called the victim hundreds of times, grooming her to convince her to carry out the instruction. And when them do that, then call them, I think them probably say them client or whatever. Anyways, on 2 occasions, according to court documents, Dobson's direction, Luton made trips to the elderly woman's house in Estes Park to pick up packages of cash. The release from the U.S. Attorney Office from the District of Columbia said during the first trip in from 2018, it a gone 2018, one of Luton's co-conspirators went to the victim's house about 1:30 a.m., identified himself as FBI agent, show her fake, but all of us now gone, show her fake badge, and directed her to hand over a package containing $65,000 in cash. I never know if nobody, if they might hear me. Let me do this real quick and go up on YouTube on my computer and share this out. Cause I'm on, me I go live on my phone. Oh, Kada, me and you there. I watch nothing. Me go start give away some prizes. Me I go start do some prize giving, you know. Surprise giving. Come up with some ideas and we can do surprise giving. So I'm sharing this thought. I'm gonna say, come share your thoughts. Come share your thoughts. I might just not add something. Me don't know. Me just bored. Me just. The true card, me and you there, me and you, oh, so we have a couple more people. Come in, come see what I want. And me just share it out. I say, look like my phone a break up. Hey, you see the iPhone now? When they get too hot, you see how kind of foolishness are going with them. Anyway, let me go back to the gossip. The release from the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia said during the first, I'm read this already. The release said, okay, so we did that when the person identified himself as the FBI agent and then go to pick up more cash. That was about 1 o'clock in the morning. And the second trip, you know, so that a trip 1. Trip 2 was in 2019. Luton was arrested at the victim's residence when he go pick up more cash. The release said upon his arrest, he had one of the iPhones that was purchased by the victim. So, cash and phone. U.S. District Attorney Judge Christine M. Angelino, hope me say that right, sentenced Dobson on June 29th, that's yesterday, because today the 30th. He pleaded guilty on March 24th. So, earlier this year, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit the mail fraud. The court also entered an order of forfeiture in the amount of $881,000. No, 100. What may I chat say? Yeah, $881,477.41. All right. And impose a $100 special assessment fee. These fraudsters took advantage of one of our community most vulnerable victims, said U.S. Attorney Cole Finnegan. We want to make it clear individuals who prey on the elderly will be held accountable. I asked me word that we know. A Prime Minister Andrew Holness word that accountable. They will be held accountable. The other Jamaican, Luton, was sentenced in August 2021, so he was sentenced from last year to 108 months in prison after being convicted at trial in 2020. So one already get conviction and sentence, and now this is the second one. Based on my understanding, if you're not understanding a different way, drop it in the comment section. The release said his sentence was enhanced due to multiple instances of obstruction of justice. He was also ordered to pay $881,477.41 in restitution to the victim. In order of forfeiture was issued in the amount of $484,123.16. After Luton was sentenced, the release said the U.S. located, arrested, and extradited Dobson from Jamaica. So the one with the top about right about now is Dobson. I need to buy some mosquito spray. You know, the mosquito here so more dangerous than the Jamaica mosquito them. Because when they bite me, why I never know. So that is one. That is one concept that I wanna talk about today. And right about now, I'm just looking to see what's up. So the other day, I did a video highlighting or talking about the Jamaica Rum Festival. I also have a video with I'm not editing yet, but we deal with that later on. Alright, let me see what I'm saying about when I hear this you know. Alright, I have to make sure that the news are not so still. This is 10 hours ago, that means that today. Which place in our world is? This is Jamaican news. And this is prisoners recognized for academic performance in CSEC. How will you tell me say? Make we read this, you know? Make we see what go on here, so no? Alright, so this is very, very recent news. It's 11 hours ago. And it's Jamaican news. Alright. 18 inmates. I say inmates. 18 inmates at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center were on Wednesday. I want my pen there. Because I forgot the one thumbnail for the live here. Because I never really plan to come live. So I never do no thumbnail. So please share the live. Share out the live. So anyways, what this is saying is a release from the Department of Correctional Services said the class of 2022 graduates contributed to the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center Keith Walter School 73%. At Jamaica this? Anyway, I'm going to read it. 73% successfully passes Principles of Business, Principles of Accounting. I do Principles of Business at high school. I do Principles of Accounting as well. Math, English, and Social Studies. 3 inmates received certificates of excellence for obtaining grades 1 and 2, and 5 inmates received certificates of achievement for obtaining grade 3 while enrolled in school. 3 correctional officers, a teacher at the institution, and 4 inmates who prepared the inmates for the examination also received certificate of appreciation. You know what we say about that? You know, drop in the comments in the comment section. Deputy Chairman of the Board of Visitors for the Adult Correctional Center, Jason Donner, encouraged the inmates to mentor youth and steer them from life of crime. He was the keynote speaker at the graduation. So they have graduation and all of that. And this is what he said. I interact with boys from different socioeconomic backgrounds. There are stories I cannot tell you. I cannot tell them because I've never been there. But you have been there, done that, and can be instructive in what you say. So basically what he must say, him can redirect certain people kind of under the experience there. So he is depending on those persons who get the recognition to help deter any kind of thinking that some of these young people have to turn to, you know, negative lifestyle. That's it in a nutshell. Donor encountered the inmates to seek assistance for guidance from the superintendents and rehabilitation officers in their efforts to move on. He also charged the men to remain engaged. Alright, me see what else I go on. Me see if nothing go on in the education department of Jamaica. I love talk about that part there, you know. Let me see if anything new from Favel Williams. Let me see if there's anything new that I miss. Let me see what the update. Any update. What else I want? New rules. Why me wish me did there at Jamaica forgot that. Forgot that festival. Alright, me read this. This is not such a brand new news, but it's related to the massacre. Can I say massacre? When I can't see me good or too much light there in this. But it's, I think that look better. It's related to the scenario that happened in Clarendon. And anybody don't know what INDICOM means? It's Independent Commission of Investigations. The Independent Commission of Investigations, and this is not such a stale news because it was 23 hours ago, so it's a day still up to date. So it's saying they're seeking medical attention for anyway, let me get into it. The Independent Commission of Investigations, otherwise known as INDICOM, launched a probe into allegations made by Roshane Barrett. And he's the man accused of dashing away. Let me say it. I don't want to use certain words for YouTube because I'm afraid of YouTube these days because you have to be careful. For dashing away the family of 5. And me laughing is very serious. I just laugh because of the choice of words I have to use to make sure it's the me not getting in trouble with YouTube. So INDICOM said following, because I did a live on this and it was so heartfelt, man. And also me see something where they're calling for the death sentence. I'm going to read that part there. Me will figure out who they is when we get to that part. Alright, so the they that I talk about, it doesn't mean these people. It's not related at this point to this article that I'm going through. INDICOM said following the reports, it also sought medical assistance for the accused. INDICOM is in a release instructed to commence an investigation in the case of the alleged assault in police custody. The investigation was in relation to the comments reportedly made by Roshane Barrett to His Lordship and Honorable Mr. Justice Leighton Pusey during the accused the man's first appearance in the court, Home Circuit Court on Tuesday, June 28. He published by anyway. On Wednesday, June 29, INDICOM visited the police lockup where the compliant Roshane Barrett was preliminarily interviewed in relation to the allegations as reportedly expressed during the court proceedings. Boy. The commission sought medical intervention for the complainant through the submission of an INDICOM medical request visitation form. The commission was assured by the custody inspector that steps will be taken to facilitate a doctor visit as soon as possible. So basically, he's getting some medical help. I don't know what transpired, but I'm not gonna assume. So we will hear more about it We will hear more about it, you know. So what go on in a Friday evening here? What wanna do? What else is new? Okay, so now I didn't carry this news, but this is something fresh out where it's saying this is saying state of emergency comes to an end in St. Catherine on Friday. And this is fresh news because it's 12 hours ago. So basically, the state of public emergency, which is SOE, and we used to hear a lot of those acronyms, especially when the prime minister is talking, they use the acronym SOE and all of that. But SOE, state of public emergency, that is what it means. I remember when I was going to school, we used to have when we do general knowledge, you have what we call acronyms, and they would give you the acronym and you will have to write what I mean. Wonder if there's something they still teach at school, because these are some very updated terms. So if them a teacher at school, I hope they add these terms in the vocabulary. All right, so when those students hear it, they can relate to say, oh, what SOE mean? Because a lot of times, we hear acronyms and we don't know what I mean, We don't know what I mean, including me. So, too old to learn. I'm going to give you a real quick rundown of something that I heard the term months after months after months, year after year, and I did not know what it means. And I never asked until last week when I went to a training. Always hear they talk about COP. So when I went to the train, I hear the word over and over again, COP. Because these days, I think if you not ask stuff, you're not going to learn. You're not going to know. Because information is out there. But if you know about it and you ask about it and you're privileged enough to get it. So I eventually asked, wait, probably I should have known this already, but because I'm not involved in it. But what does that mean? What does COP mean? And that's when I learned, oh, it means community of practice. I'm like, me act like me never really know fully, because it was with some people that I didn't know that I was with. But yes, sometimes people use a lot of acronyms and assume so you know what it means. And that's why instead of just saying SOE, we go ahead and me say, I want mosquito this, Me don't want thing back me, Cause the mosquito, the mosquito, they when they bite you, your skin scratch you. Anyways, I'm going to go on hold the fort. So the enhanced security, let me start it from the beginning. The state of public emergency in crime plague St. Catherine comes to an end on Friday, July 1, which is today. And for those who are born in July, I guess Cancer start from in the end of June. But happy birthday for those who are born in July. We'll probably keep one party for all Cancerians, because my son is a Cancer. But he beg me do not keep no party and no do this and no do that. Me say okay. So me have to go just do one for all those who were born in July. All Cancerians, or rather, at some point. So the state of public emergency, which is acronym SOE, in crime plague St. Catherine comes to an end today, July 1, Friday, July 1, and the government announced that it will not seek an extension. So basically, things probably improve. Let me see. Missy Wells forwarding. Barbara Richards, big up herself. They are driving fast in the complex. Oh, you see that behind me, card? Then me there, you have to watch out for them. You know say them people can't drive. Me a whisper. Me a whisper. Yeah man, they can't drive. They can't drive. They cannot drive. The road wet and they must speed. They can't drive car. Seriously. Me like the little view here still, you know, when me back turn to the road. So when me I watch do the live, me I watch me back and Uno I watch me back same way. So anyway, the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, and also I remember growing up in Jamaica, they would ask you in general knowledge, who is the minister of this? Who is the minister of that? And we are expected to know. Some also then still are teaching something here in our schools. You understand? My phone look dim. My phone look dark. Oh, it looks so dark. You look like the iPhone itself must be adjust to the light. Me not know, master. But anyways, you can't see me, not true. The enhanced security measure was announced by Prime Minister Andrew Holness on June 17. And who know what June 17 was? That was my birthday. On June 17, to address the high level of crime in St. Catherine, particularly Murders. Some word you have to just spell on YouTube. Some word you can't call you out or you have to use an alternate word. Chang told the House that the crime situation in St. Catherine was necessary. And he said it necessitated the SOE and it has improved significantly, and assured the security forces will continue to maintain a presence in the parish. So even though they discontinue the state of public emergency, they still will maintain their security forces will maintain their presence in St. Catherine. They will naturally make changes in the strategy and the deployment, and we expect to maintain the status quo, which is the stability gained over the last 14 days. So it's been over 14 days. Things have improved based on this, based on my understanding of this content right here. And basically, they are pulling the SOE in that regard. All right. Chang said the declaration of the SOE in St. Catherine has allowed the security forces to bring the area under some level of control, but noted that if there is any change in the situation, we will advise the nation as to what further steps can be taken and if, in fact, it needs to be returned to SOE. And my question is, it might be what we call a naive question. But my question is, when that young man dashed the lives of 6 or 5 people, oh, me not hear nothing much from the residents. Me not hear nothing from the residents. Maybe I'm not here. So if you not here, let me know if you not hear some kind of unrest that had happened based on that situation. Because me kind of out of the loop, you know. Because sometimes I come home, I not get through whatever. So me want to know, was there any unrest in that parish based on the fact that this that the heinous crime happened? Me no know. Maybe I just me never hear said there was an unrest. Anyway, so back to St. Catherine. So basically, me so check it chat, say if we don't drop any comment in there for me to know if something happen and me just never know. But at this point, that's what Oris Chang is saying. We will not ask for an extension. You know, say me loud. Me loud, I don't know what hear me, but nobody no complain it. We will not ask for an extension. We will allow, may I use my teacher voice right about now. We will allow 14 days to expire and the security forces pledge to use whatever tools they have and to make strategic deployment to maintain what they have at this point. And you know, done this so. Chang said the government has taken note of the ruling of the court in Rochaine Clark versus the Attorney General of Jamaica and welcomed the finding that the aim of the SOE and by extension the regulations were to prevent and curtail the increased CRIME rate in the parish in question. So, as basically, probably they're related. Probably the unrest is related. Me not so sure. That's why me ask you, so if you know, you make me know. There was still a greater concern of the Jamaican public than that of escalating crime rate. It is the conclusion of the court that the aim was in fact a legitimate aim and the government welcomes that. At the same time, the court also found that some of the regulations were cast too widely and therefore not found to be reasonably justified for the aim and declared that it was not constitutional. So, Chang informed the government that the government had consulted the opposition and thanked the leader of opposition for his written comments to the Attorney General. So it is good that they collaborate with the opposition leader in order to get their input in the whole situation. Yeah. We have so far, informally, both orally and written. We have responded so far in both orally and written. The government is of the considered view that although both sides of the aisle practically agreed on the changes to be made, more time is required to do a thorough review of the emergency powers regulations to ensure that they're in fact constitutional. So basically whatever request was made, they still have to, and this is me putting it in a nutshell, they still have to review the information and whatever it is they have to review to make sure what they're gonna do is constitutional. You know? So the other day, I did write down something, but me can't find it. The other day, which can anybody text in the chat? Which additional 2 countries were added to NATO? Or is their request is in review to be added to NATO? I don't know if I do this because I'm not able. Me not keen me not able. So guys, just drop it in the chat. Me I say guys, drop it in the chat whether you're watching the video now or you're gonna watch it later in the comment section. what do you think about the you know, the topics that I covered just now? What are your thoughts? This year, how are the bongo jungle they go on there so? A Jay, why would I say that? Why the bongo jungle go on there so? This says there an investigation is launched. This is 6 hours ago, so this is new. I always have to see what time this happened. Cause I really want to bring up no stale news. And this is one that, well, I'm go over here so. Stop foot pain. No, me not play that. Me not want to put me in no trouble. I'm not playing that. So this is basically saying, let me watch it and see. May I watch it first and then me will see. But may I turn off the sound. Cause me no want the sound play. Pan me video coming on. Delete the video here. So this is a 42-second video. Let me see. How was it? Who purchased that? What is? Wait there. This I can't show you because hold on, brother, hold on. Anyway, so basically what appears to be happening, and I'm using the word appears, what appears to be happening is a clash between JDF and a resident. Appears, allegedly, let me use all the words that show uncertainty. Alright, local authorities have launched an investigation into an incident that was caught on video showing what appears to be a clash between citizens and the members of the island security forces. It was a 43 seconds video, and the video showed a JDF soldier throwing punches at a resident during a standoff. The time, the location where the incident took place were not clear. The video was dated June 28th. It also showed one JDF member holding a RFLE and walking towards a male, but is later stopped by the colleague. Residents are heard accusing the police of taking sides with the soldiers. A police give him strength. Oh, a police give him strength. I saw with Jamaican talk. A police give him strength. Sources from the police high command say they have seen a copy of the video and are currently probing the matter. The incident comes weeks after the JDF launched another investigation into an incident captured on video showing soldiers BEATING, a woman and a man with a GUN at a checkpoint in the Denham Town Zone of Special Operation. Me never see that one day. According to the JDF, the incident went viral on social media and it happened in May. So this is another investigation that has been going on. But what is basically happening is that this is a new one. As I say, new one. Let's see. Let's see what's up. What is second? Why me can't? Why they must need too much in every time me look for one, me see one next one. Me say me see no happy music. I mean no happy news. But I look like the big C they go along bad. But I look like the big C still they go along bad. The Papa Jesus. Mm-mm. They now have a missing student. Lord Jesus, please. One more me I do, cause I have another life to do, but the thing them up on my cell phone. High alert search for 4-year-old girl gone missing in St. Andrew. So now they're looking for a 4-year-old, and this is 21 hours ago. One of them find her. Cause sometimes probably they find her. I have to go search that. Mm-mm-mm. Anyways, let me see what else I go on. Because I'm looking for some good news. What is this? Okay. Oh, they say some shop squares getting facelift. What? One mobile. Okay, and let me end off with some positive stuff. Remember the justice, and this is history created. Justice Ketanji Jackson is I'm not gonna say was, is the first black woman sworn in as U.S. Supreme Court. I think this it took place of um the man who retired. I think he was 75 years old, and he alive at 83 years old. Because once you're on those things, it's like, really, that's just your job for the rest of your lifetime. I want to can research it and see if it's true. So back with some American news, and it's not America only. It's like it's worldwide. Washington D.C., United States, and this is out of D.C. Ketanji Jackson was sworn in yesterday. Yes, she was sworn in yesterday. She's 51 years old and is the 116th justice. She took the place of the justice she once worked for, Justice Stephen Breyer's retirement, and it was effective Thursday. Yeah. So she was joined by her family. It's very good to have family to celebrate when she recited her oaths. Oaths. OATHS, not the oaths where you, well, me know some know that already. All right. So this is what she said, and I quote, "With full heart, I accept the solemn responsibility of supporting and defending the Constitution of the United States of America and administering justice without fear or favor. So help me God." So that's what she said. And she further went on to say she is grateful to be a part of the promise of our great nation. Um, She extended her sincere thanks to all of the new colleagues for their warm welcome. So the ceremony was streamed live, but I did not know. What did I do yesterday? She was a federal judge since 2013, or she's a federal judge since 2013. Um, and is joining three other women, Justices Sonia Sotomayor, Elena Kagan, and Amy Coney Barrett. And it's the first time they're saying 4 women will be serving together on the 9-member court. So you have 5 men and 4 women. That's a big plus. So instead of 33% women, no, it's like 40 something percent. When you do the math, 4 over 5 divided by 100. If you find the person, I mean 4 over 9. May I get wrong information? 4 over 9 divided by 100. That will give you the percentage of women serving. Initially it was 3 out of 9. Now it's 4 out of 9. That's a big update. The Senate confirmed Jackson's nomination in early April by a 54-47 mostly party line vote that included support from 3 Republicans. Anyway, we're not going to read no more. We just want to say congratulations that we are represented. We are represented. History has been created. Barack Obama, the President Barack Obama created history. Now, Justice Ketanji Jackson created another history. Alright? Anyways, I'm going to let you know, because I have some things to deal with. Let me see if there's any. Oh yeah, may I go back live later. As a matter of fact, I probably go live and play some music, yeah, man. Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Once I big up to everybody who tune in and everybody who probably look at the video later. Drop a like, drop a share. And if you are new to this channel, oh, me did say let me see what they say about Sam Sharp Square, because I might place that, you know. So Montego Bay, St. James. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Is this what it's gonna look like? Or let's see. Okay, so they're giving the fountain a facelift. And the fountain is, I think that's where you have the, and that's why I stuck to them, they're not true. Work began recently and is expected to end in July. Let me see how still is this news. No, updated July 1. Alright, Montego Bay St. James, as a part of the activities being staged in St. James to mark Jamaica's 60th anniversary of independence, the fountain of Sam Sharp Square and nearby areas will get a multi-million-dollar facelift. Work began recently and is expected to end in July. The scope of work will include behind this cover can't see. Too much light. Anyway, the scope of work will include the upgrading of the fountain, modernizing the operations to include pumps, to include the jets and the lighting and the general aesthetics. The whole process will cost $21 million. And that's what the executive officer of St. James Municipal Corporation, Gerald Lee, said. Yeah, it's about time they use the taxpayer money and fix up the town. The general vicinity of some shops will get a fresh coat of paint with railings and curb walls and the pedestrian area. Remember all of this stuff. Across the fountain to set a sparkle in time for any celebrations planned. The move will also see the removal of huge monitors that now display ads. So they are going to remove the monitors with display advertisements. We have decided to remove the video boards around the fountain because some citizens are complaining that is actually blocking the view of the fountain, explained the mayor of Montego Bay, Leroy Williams. He, however, said the revenue generating big screens will still be in the square, just relocated in another section. While work continues, and you know the place there, Sam Shop Square, if you go down, that's where you have across from it you have the, which bank that is so? Scotia Bank. You have Scotia Bank. Then you have, remember one something that place used to do this so. A long time I don't go this time now, since 2018. Them used to have a Chinese restaurant like on the opposite side, and in that vicinity you have juicy beef patty, and in that very same, yeah, in that vicinity you have juicy beef patty. You just have to go down a little more and go down a little bit more, and then right beside juicy beef patty you have one lane. First it was one way, then they changed it to two way. I don't know what kind of way it is now. And right there side the corner you always have soupy. So soupy where the other corner, just a big up yourself if you're still alive. We have decided, okay, Marie, that's already. He, however, said the revenue generating big screens will still be in the square but relocated in another section. While work continues in the city, there are also plans to do at least 3 murals in Montego Bay. One will be located on the Owarcook Boulevard, one at Jarrett Park, and the other at Clock. I forgot about Clock. I wonder how this will look now. The mayor said the private sector is also expected to play a role in the efforts to nice up the place. So he said he's going to call on the business people through the Chamber of Commerce to see if they can do some facelift to the buildings. Hopefully they'll do that. Paint in the buildings and so on. Paint up the buildings and so on. Let's hope some of them will do something. So basically I think this is a good look for Mobile. You know, because that in itself, which Sam Shop Square is a tourist attraction. Yeah, that in itself is a tourist attraction. Right there, so I'm a Sam Shop Square there, so, and that's where you have the statues as well for those who don't know. Anyway, I eat this now. All right, let's see. Anyway, guys, I eat this, you know. Squeeze me, big up yourself. Out here so hot, you know, but me know say, you know, it's not very hot. It's just kind of warm. So let's go back and look back at the topics we discussed. Me never write them down, you know, because this was unplanned. The topics for me write down, me never did get to do them, but I'm going to do them later. Me write down, I'm gonna go over the R. Kelly sentence. Me not gonna tell you no, cause me tell you no, me just do it, yeah, man. Alright, so anyways, that's a go on from what a go on, and go on big up on yourself. Go on, big up on yourself. I'm going to do a thumbnail when we're done. Let me know what you guys think about the topics I covered. You can go ahead and say congratulations to the first black woman sworn in as the Supreme Court, Judge Ketanji Jackson. What is your opinion about the SOE being pulled from St. Catherine and the other stories that I cover? I remember them. So guys, big up on yourself, and just as Miss Lou would have said, walk good. You know, so me do a Jamaican talk live. Me do a Proverbs live. When me say Proverbs, I mean Jamaican sayings live. Me do a Jamaican slang, like what's the meaning of certain things. Me do a riddle live. A wriggle. Wriggle? You know, we don't say riddle, we say wriggle me this, wriggle me that. As a matter of fact, me don't know how things are going to go, but yes, me do a wriggle live. Me do some other Jamaican slang live or Jamaican talk and a Proverbs live. Me love do them live, they come, me do them, it's come like for me to teach people some things. But anyway, or just review what we already know. Anyway, guys, as me say, walk good, have a good day. It's now 20 to 7. Or 25 to 7. 6:37. Night now come down to about 9 o'clock. When me there. But me I gonna make use of the rest of the daylight when I have. So blessings. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. For those who share it live, thank you for sharing. And I'm in the process. I forgot come live more often, like how me dey on holiday. Yeah, me I go come live more often. You know, so me should I do live 3 live a day. Me should I do one morning, middle day, evening. Because I do couple workshops, but yes, I can't do it. And guys, guess what? Before me come off, wanna check out my TikTok, Lady Be Shortz. Me say, boy, I love them people that over TikTok. Me love them so till yes. And one thing when me do, okay, so this is how I do TikTok now. It take me long to follow back somebody because me have to click on everybody will follow me. Let me give you the little history. So if you don't follow me on, me not follow you yet. Me go follow you eventually. But this is what I do. Just to ensure, say, me not follow who me not want follow. What I do, I click on every person will follow me. Me click on them stuff. If they have a picture, if they have videos, me click on the video. If it's something where me like, somewhere add value, me follow them. I also click on the profile to see if I know student when me know. If I pick when me know, me not follow them and me block them. Because as long as me know, me no want no student follow me and me not follow no student. So that take me long because that TikTok is public. My Instagram is very private. Right now me have about 180 people. Me terrible, you know. I need to tell people to follow me on Instagram because I not get to go through and scrutinize to see whatever. But guys, I don't know if Lava saved the live here, but I did over Lava page, Lava. And this is what I was talking about. Let me give you the issue because I don't know if you did it. I don't know if you know DJ Entourage we always over Lava, but him mentioned something say, well, yesterday was the last day of June, so I'm saying never realized that 30 days in June. So me with me being me type out the whole thing when me learn from me a liquor pitney at Jamaica said 30 days of September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 days, and February have 28 days clear. However, well, me I put in my own words, 29 in each leap year. So I write out the whole of that in there. So, and the rest are history. So I end up going in live and all of them something they talk little bit, and I realized that when you do those things, people click on your profile to see who you are, and then if you know, probably won't follow you or whatever. So that's one of the reasons why I have so many people, because I had up to 138 this morning. Now me look after the live, me see 150 something. But yeah, I keep that private. And I keep that private because whether you believe it or not, social media, people watch it, especially if you are a, what you call it, public servant. So me being a teacher, certain things, me not even friend with certain people. Me not really friend with staff. Me not friend with students. Me not friend with people with my colleague. Not that me have anything crazy, cause who me know and who on my Instagram know, say I'm mostly, you know, and I know nothing for high, but you know, you still gotta keep that in mind, you know. And also, as I said, follow me on Lady Be Shortz. I'll have things up there that I don't have. And what I'm trying to do is, and I unstable me teeth the idea here from. Unstoppable me teeth the idea here from. When I do my shorts, I try to be as, what's the word, original as possible, because when I do it, I put it on my Lady Be Shortz YouTube channel. That is my backup channel. So all who not follow, me sound terribly. All who not follow that yet, or no can go follow it, because you know, say only 43 subscribers. This day me can't find it. Me have 43 subscribers upon Lady Be Shortz. Who no do better than that, man? Who no do better than that? Me go, wait, are there the computer there? Who no do better than that, man? A 43 subscribers me have upon my Lady Be Shortz YouTube channel. Nah, man. That not sound right. Me find it and show you. No go over there, go subscribe. 43. And me have some good content over there, you know. So what I do, when me do my shorts, if it doesn't have any music and stuff in it, me just put it on my Lady Be Shortz channel. So right now me have about 5 or 6 videos. But they are short videos. They're not that long. And then there's this guy we know him personally, where me follow him on Facebook, and we send me different clips. Me go and go ahead and edit them better, whatever, in a timely manner. Sometimes me just lazy, me just not want to do no social media. But yes, when I do those videos, for example, if you don't see the one with the cow, or if you don't see the one with the police scenario, or if you don't see what the other one will do. Anyway, I have a couple more to do, and some of them are Hanover related. As a matter of fact, a lot of them are Hanover related. You understand? Because for those who don't know, even though I live in Mobile, I grew up at Hanover. Right? So some of those are Hanover related. So I try to highlight some of those things as well. But those will be, if a food or smoothie video, that's gonna be on my Lady Be Shortz. Because I kind of switch up the thing. Anything like current events and all them little stuff, that will be on Ladybeunstoppable. But anything that's TikTok and it's food related or shake related, with no exercise related, with no music, when we can get copyright strike, it's going to be on Lady Be Shortz. So right about now, let me find it and show you. So when you can share it and say a few more people can go hit the subscribe button, you know? Oh, my face look like you makeup so. What kind of expression them do? Oh my god. I want me to feel go on so. I'm looking at myself, guys, like this. Mr. Want me to feel go on so. Anyways, I'm finding this channel and I want to go over there. Let me see. Lady Be Shortz. I don't know if Lady Be Shortz. Like an all capital letter. Yeah, I wonder if. Wait, let me get my computer. Let me get my computer. Let me get my Oh, it's on this iPad, because this is what I do. On my iPad, I sign into Lady Be Shortz, your channel. So me I go drop the link. On my iPad, so my Shortz channel there. Unstoppable help me out for make it why me start for the call up your name so I know brother. But that's how it thing set up. The banner. So that's Lady Be Shortz, and for those who were watching the challenge we did last year, that's what I did most of those on. So alright, oh me I got drop the link now. Let me see. Share. I'm gonna go on my YouTube. I'm gonna go on Ladybeunstoppable. Yeah, me can drop a link on me a moderator. So let me drop a link in here, so paste. And this is the channel. Lady Be Shortz. SHORTZ. So it's SHORTZ. Oh, you have space in between. I never did realize you have space. No wonder I couldn't find it. You have spaces. Lady space, B space, Shortz space. Yes, so on this, and guys, you know, go check out the other video them, man. Just go and watch them. Drop a comment. Watch them. Drop a comment. Drop a like. And drop a share. We can't see good enough. What is? Okay. So basically, I'm gonna get off of this live now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and chill, relax, and possibly later I'm going to go live again. Appear live, me I go live. When every time when I look around, you go see me live. You watch. Morning me live, me go day me live. I me probably live twice a day. Especially if me not have no video ready. Today me go to the mall, me go live. Who not see that yet? Who not go watch it? Me get what 16 views for that. See? Me go to mall today and me go live little bit. But then I did not stay because I wanted to get some stuff from Bath and Body Works, and I was supposed to. Oh, I needed to use my phone to get the app and all of that. So because they come off of the live. So I'm going to go watch a video there. If you're not watching yet, drop a like, drop a share. And if you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will know whenever I go live or whenever I have a video. Or whenever I upload a video. So let me go ahead and bug up all those who were on the chat right about now. Cardi, big up herself. Barbara Richards, enough love. Squeeze me. Thanks for squeezing me in your schedule, your busy schedule. And if anybody come on who never comment, then call it silent viewers. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great Friday. And trust me, if me not see nobody go live, well, me not even go say that now, but me feel some me go live later and play like 30 minutes of music and just juggle some things. I don't know how it's juggle some things. No, so that not sound right. Me say juggle some things. Anyway, I must see me alone. Get it, Joe. But big up on yourself. Talk to you guys later.